When I was growing up, we had this neighbor. I won't go into his name. He's been dead a long time. We'll call him LP. And LP was there when my family moved into the neighborhood in '84. He was a really big dude. Came off as like an intelligent redneck, if that makes any sense. He had a degree in chemistry, I think, from Spring Hill College. And when we moved in there, he made his living as a pharmacy sales rep. He wasn't a very attractive man, so no surprise he didn't last long in that job. And then he did a variety of other things. This was in the 90s, 80s, late 80s, early 90s. He got accused of touching one of his nieces where he shouldn't have. And that was that. LP was sent off to the great beyond. He moved somewhere. And then he died in the early 2000s. I heard that somebody killed him, but who knows? Who cares? You know, chomos, they're not human beings, and they don't deserve the same rights or sympathy as real human beings. My father and I could never understand why he was allowed to leave. I mean, not only were no criminal charges levied against him, but he kept breathing. That's strange to me. If someone touched my daughter or my son, they'd better get in jail or prison really quick, because I'll come for them. That's not a statement of braggadocio, or I mean, it's just common sense. If someone touches one of your kids, they stop breathing. You do whatever time you have to do, or suffer any consequence. You shall not suffer a pedophile. And my father and I never understood why this little girl's father didn't handle the problem himself. He came off as cowardly. It's not a long list, but there are some things worth doing time for. And making sure that the person who hurt your child never does it to another child is one of those things. Sorry, I'm drunk. My children, if one of you ever has the compulsion to put a pedo bear in the ground, you will find from me nothing but support. People who hurt children are the lowest of the low. You shall not suffer a pedo bear in your house. Like I said, there's not much I'd go to prison over. I really like hanging out with my dogs, and watching YouTube videos and doing what I do every day. I can't remember why I started talking about this. And in a similar vein, I will never stop loving you. There is nothing you could do on earth, nothing, that would make me stop loving you. But if any of you were ever arrested for pedophilic stuff, and it was conclusive, there was DNA evidence, all that stuff, I would not have anything to do with you anymore. And that's not hard or unloving. If I was ever, convicted of pedophilic stuff, you should totally disown me. I give you permission. There is nothing lower than a child predator. Anyone who threatens kids or harms them or abuses them, nah, I got no fucking time for that. There are some things worth serving time for, and there are some things worth dying for. Again, short fucking list, okay? I don't give a fuck about much of humanity, but children and animals, don't ever let me catch you harming children or animals. It's easy to talk like this. Okay. And it's easy to say, oh, I would do this and I would do that if it were one of mine. God, this dog is snoring away. Don't ever sell wolf tickets, okay? Don't say you're going to do something that you're not prepared to do. It makes you look weak, and it invites further incursions upon your person. So never say, I would kill this person or that person if they touch my kids, if you're not prepared to do it. And it's not a sin if you're not prepared to do it. Not everybody can take a human life. You have to know yourself and understand yourself, and you have to put on the scales what it is that you're prepared to lose. Because if you take the law into your own hands, unless you're good at hiding the body, you'll probably go into prison. I'm not smart enough to kill somebody and get away with it. I know that. I watch these crime shows. I am nothing fucking special in the intellect department. Average IQ for life, baby. But that makes it easy. I don't have to justify it. I don't have to have complex motivations. Pedophiles should be executed. And if you touch one of my kids, I will execute you. Men aren't men anymore, and everybody values their liberty in life way too much. I hope that this conversation is the closest you ever come to having to deal with a pedo bear. I'm going to sign off.